Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Now it's time for the qualifying final. Prime weather here for finals football. Plenty of spectators already at the ground. It's a pleasure to welcome Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Tonight's an exciting one.
A home preliminary final is up for grabs. Gaz, what does a home prelim mean?
Hutto, it's a huge advantage for the winner. It just builds confidence. You lose today and you have to do it the hard way to play in the grand final.
Tonight's match between Geelong and Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs are coming down the race. They look ready and raring, and the crowd are right behind them. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the...
A home prelim is...
Prepare.
The fans roar as we begin things at MHBA Stadium. Fought hard to get a handball away. Tough ball to handle. Blitzarves rushes with the kick. Keith, the better man there. Elects to kick. He wins the ball in the air. Daniel looking to track down the footy. Squeezes out a handball. Butters now. They can link up now. Houston decides to go for home. That one hits the woodwork. Daniel deciding where to go with the kick in. Goes for a run. McRae wins the marking contest with a driving kick. Wood keeps it moving, receives the handball and takes off. Nice mark under pressure. With quick hands, at full stride, receives the handball. McRae gets on the end of that handball. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Cordy gets on the end of this. Moves the ball by foot. Marking in space was Wood. The ball ends up with McRae. Goes by foot. Picked off by Hunter. He likes his chances from here. Hits the post, and it's a behind. But Stewart assessing the options. Decides to play on. Sinks the slipper into it. Clark worked hard to get to that ball. Moves it by foot. Found space for an easy mark. An easy grab for Norton. Plays on. Runs out of room and will get a throw in. Elects to kick it long. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Ball tossed back in. The ball ends up going to ground.
Right footy.
Big thump from Martin. Well collected. Used the hands and gives away the free. Bontempelli lobs the handball. Looks like he might be hurt at the moment. Gaz, can you tell us what you saw?
Doesn't look good, Hutto. It's hard to see him coming back on.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number 1.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. He'll have to do better than that next time.
Houston to kick it in. Plays on from the kick in. Got boot to ball. Kicks hurriedly. Going for goal number 1. Bontempelli hooks the kick. Western Bulldogs doing well at the moment.
You've just got to do better there. A bad finish results in the behind.
Looking to bring it back into play. Dunkley determined to reach the ball. Intercepts the ball well. Dixon kicks the ball deep. Ends up turning this ball over. He drives it. McRae looking to track down the footy. Guthrie just gets it onto the boot. Takes a simple grab. McKenna puts it on the boot. Marks that ball uncontested. Norton will be upset with that. Norton a bit too casual with the tackle. Bontempelli grabs that one. Chose to kick it. Great mark under pressure. Hunter moves it now. Finds this and marks well. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
Hannon, can he put it through? Puts it right through the middle. Gets some reward for his efforts. He's kicked. Back in the middle to resume play. Thumps it clear. Quickly onto the boot. Just goes bang. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Put his body on the line.
A great defensive effort.
Moved on by Tui. Clark presents and takes the mark. Decides to kick. Stewart marks.
Western Bulldogs are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Menegola kicks it out at defence. Tui has resources out wide. Collects the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. Got hands to it. Stanley can't hold on to the tackle. Hands it out to open space. Both links with a teammate who can run. He runs it over the line. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Takes possession. A chance for McRae. O'Brien unable to lay the tackle. McLean over the top. Goes with the kick. Great mark under pressure. Pumps the ball long. Well picked up. Put his body on the line. Contests the hard ball. Wood releases the handball under pressure. Takes the mark all by himself. Stewart wins the ball in the air. Uses it by foot. They chase after the loose ball. Martin just too high with the tackle. Kick by Bope. Marks now and can send it back. Slams it on the boot. Good grab there from Duray. Looks up with the kick. Good body work to win the mark. Looks to move it by foot. Duncan wins the foot race. Good mark by Rowan. The distance might be just beyond him. About to take the kick. Slight angle. He slams it towards goal. Lucky to even score with that shot. Weighing up the options now. A solid mark from Dunkley. Dunkley sends one up towards the wing.
Western Bulldogs are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Bontempelli tries to gain some territory. Uses it now. The ball spills to Menegola. Duray just through it. Puts it on the boot.
Thank you, Rob.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Dishes it off. Doing well was Stanley. McKenna puts his body on the line.
No prior.
The umpire calls for it. English gets onto the ball. Links with hands. Finds his man. Hurried kick. McLean takes the mark uncontested. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. Just a minor inaccuracy costing.
Now, Western Bulldogs have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Let him up, well.
And the umpire will ball it up. Thump by English. Ball up called. Punches it clear. High tackle. Elects to kick. Houston spinning through brilliantly. Releases the handball. He wins possession. Cordy will be the recipient of the free. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly. Chips it towards half forward. It's a foot race to get this one. Menegola releases by hand. It looked impossible, but he made it work. About to resume hostilities. English thumps it forward. Bontempelli applies a bump. The Cats with some work to do as they go into quarter time, trailing by 14.
Western Bulldogs started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
Geelong need to find the ball more. If they can get their hands on the ball, then they can start to...
The siren sounds for the start of the second quarter. About to resume play. Martin with the hit. Stanley onto the ball. Hit the man hard. Free kick against Dunkley. A chance here to convert for Geelong.
Move it on!
He drives it towards goal. Through for a minor score. Trouble for Geelong. They need to kick a few now.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Western Bulldogs are doing a good job at getting the ball forward. They lead the inside 50s, and they're creating plenty of problems for the opposition defence.
Searching for a teammate.
Western Bulldogs have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Strong with the body and wins the mark. Chips it towards half forward. Taking a nice grab. Moves it on. Parfitt elects to kick. Stanley with an easy mark. Heads long with that kick. A chance to gather the ball. Rushes with the kick. Higgins was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did.
Move it on.
He takes aim. Unbelievable effort, and it ends with a goal. Look at them celebrate that effort. Geelong close the gap to 7.
That's a really good team goal. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Western Bulldogs are getting the ball inside 50 more than the opposition, and at the moment they're capitalising on the scoreboard.
English won the hit out. The loose ball scooped up, slams it onto the boot. Hannon gets the loose ball, slips the handball to Johannesson. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Martin runs onto the field. Decides to kick. Houston takes a strong mark. Uses it by foot. Strong mark in the contest. The kick from Menegola. Stands tall and marks.
Western Bulldogs haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Uses it across half back. Jamal gains possession. Doing well to intercept that kick. Henry puts it on the boot. Butters with the mark. Looks up with the kick. The ball goes over the line. English making his way onto the field. The umpire will throw it in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Liberatore has the ball. Scoops up the ball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Ends up marking uncontested. Elects to kick.